On June 12th at exactly 9:30 a.m., millions of retail investors will do something they've been dreaming about for 15 years: buy SpaceX stock. And somewhere in Texas, Elon Musk will be smiling. Not because he believes in the democratization of space, but because he's about to pull off the greatest magic trick in financial history. Today I'll show you why the SpaceX IPO is absolutely genius. Just not for you. Let's start with the numbers, because they're genuinely stupid. SpaceX is selling 555 million shares at exactly $135 each. That's a $75 billion raise at a $1.77 trillion valuation. For context, the previous IPO record was Saudi Aramco at $29.4 billion. SpaceX is about to raise 2.5 Aramcos before lunch. At $1.77 trillion, SpaceX instantly becomes the seventh biggest company in America, bigger than Tesla. Yes, Elon's rocket company is now worth more than Elon's car company, which must make Tesla shareholders feel like the first wife. Now here's where it gets clever. Rule number one of selling anything: sell when everyone's euphoric. The S&P just crossed 7,600 for the first time in history. The Dow is at a record. Retail traders moved $5.4 trillion last year and are currently memeing crude oil, because apparently stocks weren't volatile enough. If you were going to sell the world's most hyped private company, you would pick this exact moment. And Elon did. Even the price is psychological warfare. $135 a share. Not $1,350, not $13,500, $135. The price of a dinner date. Affordable enough that everyone gets to feel like an astronaut. There's just one tiny problem: the math. Morningstar, whose entire job is valuing companies, looked at SpaceX's actual numbers and came up with $780 billion. That's not a small disagreement. That's the appraiser telling you the $1 million house you're buying is a lovely $440,000 home. You're not paying a premium, you're paying double. But wait, it gets better. After the IPO, Elon keeps 82% of the voting power. 82%. Which means your shares come with exactly zero say in anything. You're not buying ownership. You're buying a very expensive sticker that says, "I believe in Elon." If he wakes up tomorrow and decides SpaceX should sell flamethrowers again, your vote counts as much as your opinion in the family group chat. And ask yourself the only question that matters in any trade: who's on the other side? The smartest insiders on Earth, people who bought at private valuations years ago, are selling. To who? To your buddy from the group chat, the one who watched one rocket landing and has been saying "we" about SpaceX ever since. The futures market is already pricing day one at $2.2 trillion, because of course it is, when the people with the most information are selling and the people with the least information are buying. That's not investing. That's a wealth transfer with extra steps. Now, to be fair, SpaceX is a genuinely incredible company. It catches rockets with chopsticks. Starlink prints money. This is not some random meme coin. The problem was never the company. The problem is the price, because a great company at a terrible price is still a terrible investment. Just ask anyone who bought Cisco in March 2000. Great company. Still waiting. So yes, the SpaceX IPO is genius. The timing is genius. The $135 is genius. The 82% is genius. For Elon. So on June 12th, when your group chat starts going crazy, just remember, in every magic trick, someone from the audience gets picked. Try not to be the volunteer.